Hey y'all, it's Margot again, back with another one. Your girl Margot Flame. Welcome back to the channel. I just have to let you all know that this video is based on commentary that's based around my opinion. Okay, nothing is to be taken factual. I hope you all enjoyed the show, and yeah, thanks for stopping in. Let's keep it hot.
Cause nowadays we just focus on the box. See niggas selling Kool-Aid on the soapbox. I'm a prisoner to my mission, screaming, listen. Lord, I wish I could stop. I wish I could tell about the book, what they caught up in the movie. Lights and the props, the pyro and the award shows and the fancy clothes. The well lost and stored in the hand knots.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Thank you for coming to fuck with the flame. What's going on? It's Margot Flame, y'all. Back again with another one. Okay, we're gonna go over today's flaming topics. Oh, which I got quite a lot, y'all, because I've been, shit, bitch. Look, I've been putting my little work in. I've been trying to get my sound right. Been trying to do all types of stuff. So y'all working with me. I appreciate y'all for stopping in. Let's get into this. Yeah, let me pull this up right quick. First things first, let's go on ahead and go over this, y'all. I hope my stuff not too loud, y'all. If it is, y'all, please forgive me. Please forgive me. But let's start.
Uptown Records started by Andre Harrell.
Now this is FBI releases new footage of Diddy plotting sacrifices for money. I don't know how true this is, allegedly, so we're just gonna say allegedly, but let's watch this.
Heavy D and Puffy. Kim's dead.
Oh Lord, there go Jag, y'all. Ooh, let me tell you something. Look, people have been around and people have seen things and things have been going on in the industry. And it's so crazy. I think so much about the times when I think about situations like these with people who have had their times, and some people will say their times are passing by, and everything that happens is so crazy because now we have so many new people and so many young stars, and they're having their times now. And it's so funny that things happen the way they do, and it seems like for this generation things catch up quicker to them. Does that make sense to y'all? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all let me know, but all the tea and all the X, Y, and Z's and the inner workings of just the celebrity world, and it's crazy. But let's see what Jag has to say, because she definitely has a lot to say, as we all know. You know what's so crazy? Every time Jaguar gets to talking, I don't know why I don't listen. I don't know what it is. But I always say I'ma listen, but I never go and listen. I don't know why. I really don't. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I don't know. Let's see.
D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died.
Now I'm not gonna lie. Al did almost die, and I was just watching this video, and I'm gonna start putting her this lady, she does good 10-minute like bits on like celebrities and the history that like their from their humble beginnings up until now and stuff like that, and she does a really good job of it. So I'm gonna start putting her in the rotation because I really think that I like the way she tells the stories. I love her voice. She has a nice voice, and the way that she does things is a very professional and classy way. So I'm gonna shout her out. I'm gonna go ahead and put her on up here, and we're gonna review that too, y'all. And this is like, me, I'm reviewing everybody. I'm on the internet. That's what it says too in my bio. Come explore the internet with me. It's crazy out here. But shit, it's crazy everywhere, child. But yeah, so this whole thing, man, look. Y'all, let's see.
That's a strong dude, yo. I know Duke, you know what I'm saying? He real strong. So when they was like he got shot, I was just more like, again? You know what I'm saying? He always getting shot or shot at. He gonna pull through this one again, make a few records about it, and it's gonna be over, you know what I'm saying? But when he died, I was just like, whoa.
The truth has been revealed.
And it's so crazy because didn't Eminem put that as the intro to the song that he did on the Biggie duets that Eminem worked with Diddy on that album, if I'm not mistaken. and there was a song on there that I think Eminem produced that was Biggie and Tupac collabed together. But Eminem also made a statement about somebody doing something would be like Diddy, you know, it would be like Diddy saying that he admitting that he had put a hit out on Tupac. So I'm watching this stuff today, so I was just like, let me go ahead and go over this. So, because I was just watching, like, at the time, I was just watching, watching something. I was like, let me go ahead and watch some celebrity stories, get the history, And it's so funny that I just came across this. I was like, well, let me go over this since it's fresh and it's new. Why not? Trendyvert, y'all. Go check out Trendyverse, because that's what just popped up. This.
Path to riches was paved with blood. The founder of Bad Boy Records has now revealed the horrible sacrifices he made to become a billionaire. And it's enough to
He revealed it. When? Where? Oh, Lord. Go ahead.
chills down your spine. Diddy's revelation has left many wondering exactly how far he was ready to go for fame and wealth, from strange debts to diabolical dealings. So, what occurred on his path to becoming a billionaire? And what or who did he give up along the way? Keep watching to find out. The infamous musician and music executive of the 1990s was involved in numerous murder schemes. P. Diddy's net worth was estimated to be $900 million in 2022 by...
Yeah, because and shout out to the U, Kevron University. He actually went over this just a little bit, Kevron University, and he actually was talking about and kind of going over the Biggie case, and talking about certain things, in the case. But shout out to the U, and was talking about when he died and where he died and things of that nature, just like investigative journalism. He even, I don't think he had Gene Deal on the show, but he, I guess him and Gene Deal, I can't remember. It's blurry because I've been with Kev for so long, so shit starts to get blurry after a while. But and I don't want to misquote, but I think him and Gene Deal had like a little back and forth or something to that extent. I'm not really sure, but y'all go shout out to the U. Go check out the U, Kevron University, and yeah, let's continue.
Forbes, which has since greatly increased. He's nearly a billionaire, but at what cost? He cost us all the lives and talents of hip-hop music superstars. However, most people are unaware of the scope of the harm Puffy has inflicted on his own. Tupac Shakur was reputedly one of the first sacrifices made by Diddy. Tupac Shakur was and continues to be one of the world's greatest rappers. Although there were many speculations about Diddy being involved in the murder, Keith D, the main suspect in the case, revealed some interesting details in a recent interview with Vlad TV.
Damn, I really wish it wasn't so blurry, because I could remember everything that we went over with that Biggie case, because we was looking at everything, the videos, because who was it? It was Candy and them. I forgot the name of their fucking group, but y'all know they was in the car across the street or something like that. It was like a lot that we was going over, man, but it's so blurry. That's why I'm trying to remember. Keith D, I can't remember everything, but I know that the more I start to do this, it'll reconnect. Everything will start coming back to memory, but yeah.
Was supposed to be $1 million that Zip was supposed to bring back, but he ended up keeping the money and buying a nightclub with it. You guys never got any money.
Yeah.
For anything.
Yeah.
D went on to say that Diddy wanted both Tupac and Suge Knight dead, but things didn't turn out exactly as...
Oh,
Here's how you can grow your YouTube following, even if you currently have 0, 10.
I wish this artificial
He admitted that his
I wish this artificial intelligence quit trying to help me with my come up. I'm good. I'm a solo act, baby. I appreciate it though, but go ahead.
nephew, Baby Lane, pulled the trigger that killed the artist.
I wish you can enter the FBI's. They don't do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Greg Hayden, he was just a LA detective. You know what I'm saying?
This murder was like destroying the ultimate barrier, and there was no stopping him now. Following Tupac's death, Diddy began planning the assassination of Biggie Smalls, the lyrical genius. Gene Deal recently cited Diddy as saying to him and his homies,
Something gotta change.
Didn't I just say Gene Deal name? There he go. Oh Lord. But it's a lot. It's a lot with this. That's why I be trying to be careful with my words, because I could probably literally go back and review this whole investigation that we was doing with Gene Deal, because it at one point that was another thing. Wichicama and them was there. The dude that had on the bow tie. I can't thank y'all. My memory is so fuzzy right now because I got so much on my mind. Like, it's been so much stuff going on. I can't think of it. Y'all know the ones that be with Farrakhan group. I forgot what they called. Damn, I wish I could remember. Nation of Islam. It was supposed to be a man that was from the Nation of Islam that was there too, and a lot of people were saying that he was the one that did it, or he was around. But it was funny because they was around even when Nipsey died. That was the connection that we made in class with Kev about the fact that ain't it funny how the Nation of Islam be around and on the scene when shit be going down. I said, look, I don't know what's going on. But then we also learned about crisis actors in the We Team and South Bank and opportunity zones because Nipsey was doing a lot as far as like trying to educate people on opportunity zones and different things like that, and going into like I think he was going into technology of some sort, and so it was just a lot we was going over with the Nipsey, Nation of Islam, We Team, crisis actors, South Banks, people setting up stuff to make it look like it's stuff that is really not going on. So it was a lot. We was going over drones. We was talking about so much stuff, y'all. Yeah, shout out to the damn you. Okay, come on.
I don't give if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change.
Then, after the murder, Diddy wanted to wash his hands of the problem, so he lied to Biggie's mother, Miss Wallace, about Gene Deal. Gene could only meet Miss Wallace to tell her the truth when his frat mate overheard her chatting.
She said, you know Gene Deal? She said, because I asked Puffy, and he said he didn't know him. But the show sent the FBI and the LAPD to my job. His people did.
Gene later said that Puffy disguised the fact that Gene was his bodyguard because he knew he would tell Miss Wallace the truth.
He knew that I was going to tell Miss Wallace all what happened. Because he know I exchanged that knife.
Even through interviews and public...
Yeah, because even it's starting to come back because we was even discussing the fact that the guns because they had traveled with the guns. I think they flew, right? See, I'm starting to remember as Gene talks, I'm starting to remember what we were going over in class. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that is right. They had to travel with the guns. Something was going on. They had like 5 security or something like that. We look, don't quote me, y'all. Please don't quote me. Again, I told y'all in the disclaimer, all of my opinion, okay? But we investigated. We really did investigate this at Kevro University. So let's see.
Applications, Gene has worked relentlessly to inform the public about Diddy's true identity. He even wrote and was going to publish a book. When Diddy approached the same publishing business, he offered them $1 million in exchange for dropping Gene Deal's book. Yet not everyone who began working on projects involving the discovery of the truth was as fortunate as him. Jaguar White has since made additional charges against the great filmmaker. She basically says that every late member of Uptown Records has died or nearly died in accidents. But
you know what else that sound like? Empire Records. Y'all better stop signing these contracts. Y'all, you know what I've come to realize as to why I really haven't I just now got on YouTube. I spent a lot of time watching people. Watching what was going on, listening, and I came to realize that a lot of people are just jumping up for a damn check because of their circumstances and their situations. And a lot of people will prey on people because they know that they are undereducated. A lot of us that come from the hood, the ghetto, whatever hood or ghetto you are from, most of us don't know the language of law. Most of us don't even know our damn laws, and they know that because when I say they, I'm talking about corporations. I'm talking about people who, y'all know who I'm talking about when I say they, especially for the black people. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. They made sure to keep us undereducated. You can't read, you better not read. I catch you reading a book, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it just goes to show you that when you have the opportunity to learn, you should be teaching yourself. A lot of the stuff that I learned and I know, I taught myself. If it was not for me seeking out different things and trying to learn, I would have never found. It was me wanting to learn as to why I got taught. Now, a lot of the stuff that I did learn, I didn't learn in a traditional setting. I didn't learn in school. I taught myself once I got out of school. I got the most education when I got out of school. I didn't really learn nothing in school. I was a good student, but it wasn't the shit that really, I taught myself a lot of stuff, how to repair computers, how to do different things with software. I taught myself a lot of stuff, and I was multi-talented in speeches, different things of that nature. So this stuff that they doing, it's been going on forever and a day. And then once you get in it, And once you learn the game, after you have been with no Vaseline, you then end up having, because you have so much debt accrued. You got people you got to pay off. Then not only that, you got to take care of your family. You got big houses and mansions. All that stuff costs money. And you have to maintain it. That's the crazy. You have to maintain this stuff. So don't get something that you can't afford to maintain. That's why a lot of people, it bothers me, because a lot of people are running around here equating having debt with adulting. And I'm just looking at you and I'm like, damn, another victim. Well, I got this and I got that. No, you got a bunch of debt and you don't want to say that. Well, I got the Mercedes and I got, yeah, but how much are you paying and how are you paying it? You got a bunch of debt and you think that that is adulting because people have been lying to you and telling you that you needed certain shit to be a fucking adult. And I don't rock like that with certain shit when it comes to adulting. You don't have to walk around with a bunch of debt to prove a point to somebody else that, hey, I'm doing something. You know, don't ever let someone sit up and convince you that, you know, you need to go into debt to prove something to them. My mom wanted me to go to college. I said, we ain't got no money for college. And at the time, I already knew the shit that they was going to teach me anyway. I was going for a piece of paper from a white man so that they could say, yeah, she got this. I'm not paying for shit. Fuck you. I wipe my ass with that fucking degree. How about that? Now, I'm not going to talk down on it in the sense of it can be useful. Yeah, it could be useful. But for the money that they charging y'all really getting raped. I'm sorry, graped. My language, I'm sorry. But yeah, when you could sit down and take your ass. You remember, I don't know how many of y'all remember that movie Good Will Hunting, but that boy was a genius, and a lot of the shit that he knew, he didn't go to school for. He went to the fucking public library. You got YouTube in front of you. Teach yourself. Learn the law. Do some research. But I digress. I'm sorry. Stop letting these people take advantage of you because of your position. I understand your position, but it's better for you to take your time and learn and do it right the first time than have to make a whole bunch of mistakes. And then by the time you're done making your mistakes, now you're making more mistakes because you're using other people and tying them into messy ass contracts, which you learned from the motherfuckers who fucked you over. And now you're trying to pay people back off the strength of you using somebody else the same way that you were used. But I digress. Continue.
Nothing has ever happened to Diddy.
Has he ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him?
To begin with, she displays concern about the issue.
Yeah, that was true because not long after Kim had passed, I just got done watching the documentary, and the lady was talking about how not long after Kim had passed, that's when Al B. Sure had the stroke, I think it was, or something like that. And he was saying like, oh, you know, they after us, they might be coming after me too. It was just a lot, y'all. It was a lot.
Furthermore, she stated that the tragic situations only occurred to the artists after they began writing true memoirs of their lives.
Yes, because that was another thing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Kim was supposed to be coming out with a book. In the same way that remember, she just said, hey, Gene Deal was coming out with a book, but Diddy paid for them to drop his book. Because the book that
the same products you do?
The book that let me get this man off the screen. Hold on.
Only I get them much cheaper. I save hundreds of dollars a month by doing this one simple trick.
You want to know?
Okay. The book that Kim was writing was a tell-all. It was a tell-all book. It wasn't just no regular book, y'all. It was gonna be everything, my life story, what happened. You know what I'm saying? And not long after that, yeah, may she rest in peace. But yes, that's what happened. So it's funny how people be trying to cover up stuff. Now, allegedly cover up stuff. You know, we got to say allegedly, but yeah.
You know what they all had in common though?
Diddy.
The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books.
Yeah, because isn't that what the situation was going to be for the ex-wife of Ellen also, if I'm not mistaken? Any situation where somebody's about to tell some stuff, they end up mysteriously passing away. Now, I'm not saying these people did it, but allegedly these people did it, okay? So, yeah, that's how we're going to do that. Let's go.
And the fans agree with Jaguar on this, as one user commented, "Yep, I've been saying something isn't right about Diddy for years. There's probably a clause in your contract that's too small to read those states. You either disappear or die when it reaches its end, thank God."
And yes, y'all be signing and y'all don't even know these companies because they look at you as chattel product. You're a product, an investment. And a lot of y'all get fronted that money, but then you have to pay it right back, and it's in the contract. But y'all don't know law. That's why you have to learn law. And how many of these so-called rappers or entertainers in any department, whether you singing, R&B, hip-hop, acting, whatever you're doing, actually go home and read over their shit? Who's going home and cracking open a damn law book? And when do they ever get up on the screen and talk to y'all about law and contracts? They don't. They rather just come up and do what they want to do. If we start demanding, hey, damn all that rap shit, damn all that singing shit, we tired of seeing your ass, get up here and teach us about these contracts and law. What do y'all think their response is going to be? The game is to be sold, not to be told. Because I've been fucked over, and that's the way it goes. So you know what that means. You better play your role, or you end up like the rest. Look, I ain't even gonna finish the damn song. Look, go ahead.
Cassie finally had the good sense to leave and marry someone else. If we look at Al B. Sure's situation, he was working on a documentary about his life when he fell into a coma. Al B. Sure had recently awoken and was in communication with Jaguar, and she
And you know what else is weird to me? Because it's like, you ever seen one of them crime shows, and you know it'd be a situation where they might have, the detectives might have a witness, and the person done seen some shit, but they don't even know that they've seen some shit. So they end up getting killed, and it's never known, or they end up getting harassed, or somebody pursuing to do something to them or harm them. And they end up, you wondering why in the hell, and they wondering why in the hell, why is this person? Because you've seen something, and you don't know that you've seen something, but I know. I saw you seeing me doing something that I should not have been, you shouldn't have seen me doing. And it bring that, I don't know why would this, it just bring, that comes to my mind. I could be wrong, but that comes to my mind.
expressed her relief and joy that they can still communicate via text because Al is living. Not everyone who was related to P. Diddy was as fortunate as Sure. Puffy's victims included Andre Harrell, the founder of Uptown Records, who died of a heart attack at the age of 59. He was the public face of black culture and lifestyle. In a 1992 interview with the Los Angeles Times, Andre defined his career goals as follows. My goal is to bring real black America, just as it is, not watered down, to people everywhere through.
Yeah, but a lot of you all aren't teaching anything. A lot of people that we look up to as far as entertainment, well, not y'all, shit. A lot of people that people look up to as far as entertainment, they really don't teach y'all anything about entertainment. They entertain y'all, but they don't teach you about entertainment. They don't teach you the business of entertainment. And a lot of them feel like they're not about to do that. And if you don't want to take this entertainment, then you'll be short. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like Bad Girls Club. Okay, y'all going to, why don't we ever see y'all sitting down with these clubs and the owners of the clubs for y'all to come in and y'all go over the contracts and y'all read? Why y'all not, or is it that y'all really don't know? And y'all go hire other lawyers who really know? All the lawyers work together, in my eyes. That's just my opinion. But y'all don't know. You got to go hire a motherfucker to handle your business for you. Is that what it is? Because y'all don't never get up. Not just Bad Girls Club, not just Love and Hip Hop, not just what's them, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, not just Real Housewives. Y'all don't teach nothing about law at all. There is no law in anything that comes out of your mouth. Rappers, the top rappers, whoever, Cardi B, Nicki, take it how you want. You all don't go over contracts. Y'all never show us the business side. You'll sit down at a table and have a conversation, but show us that damn contract. Read it. We want to hear you say them words. Can you? Can you? Do you know how to? Well, we can't go over the contracts. Well, y'all really not saying shit then. I'm sorry, pardon my language, but it's the truth. Fuck all the entertainment, because a lot of people take what y'all show them and just go with that. Like, yeah, I'm at the meeting, so I must be handling business. Not knowing, no. You got to know how to read. You have to know the language of law. You have to know what a clause is. You have to be able to look out for a fucking life insurance policy. You have to look out for a fucking loan. Somebody coming to you saying, hey, we want to work with you. Right? They pay you, but you paying them right back. What did you get? What did you really get? I'm sorry. I'm so tired of seeing people get fucked over. Next thing you know, they murdered. So they making money. They investing in you, but you paying it right back. You are the talent. So you putting out the sweat equity, the X, Y, and Z. They sitting in behind the damn desk because they know the law. They sitting behind the desk. They the bosses because they understand the law. They know what to look for. Y'all don't. And I'm beginning to understand that a lot of people are just jumping up for a check and they don't know shit. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And you can take it how you want. And if you do know, and it ain't each one teach one, then that says about you're just like your captor. You ain't no different. You will keep people dumbed down. Look, let me not even get into this. Go ahead.
Through music, through films, through everything we do. Unfortunately, Genius Rap, the life power of black culture, died before he could even realize his purpose. Heavy D, another senior founding member of Uptown Records, was also killed by Diddy's avarice. According to news reports, he was discovered dead on his kitchen floor, and the cause of death appears to be a heart attack. Yet, his loved ones are still eager to learn more about what has been hidden behind the blinds. One of his fans paid tribute to him, saying, "The legend may have left us, but he will live on in our hearts." Rip, Heavy D gone, but not forgotten. A very astute fan recalls Puffy stealing money from a charity event he himself hosted. "I remember when this happened. The event was oversold and the money raised for charity disappeared. Puffy, Jennifer, and Heavy D skated on. So sad for so many families lost so much that day. Thank you."
Because the instant y'all decide to say fuck entertainment and let me open up this Bible and learn this law. Yeah, you heard me right the first time. Open up this Bible and learn this law. That's when y'all gonna be like, oh, so y'all been fucking us over the whole time. Look, not to blame them, but at the same time, it's like, damn, it's crazy, y'all.
You for bringing up the historical truth as people put these icons on pedestals, but at the very base of them one can see they have no substance and are made of clay. Puff has always found a way to make money off one's misery. God bless all who survived this incident and his...
But yeah, y'all, we gonna move on over here. Let's go holler at my girl. Excuse me, y'all. Chronicle Speaks. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get some damn water. Hold on, y'all, cause my throat is sore. I don't know if y'all can hear or y'all can tell, but yeah, hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. Tim Norman speaks from jail, demands 20-year sentence for involvement in Neowa's demise.
But I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Hey, Chronicle Speaks. Oh, I love this one.
I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Okay. That's
Tim Norman is currently in jail saying,
please. I don't have time for any gossip now. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Look, that means please try to get y'all facts. When she put that up there, I try to go with what is brought out that is as much solidified as it can be. And if you don't have that, you definitely need to be saying allegedly. Okay? Because I'm telling y'all, with the Jim Carrey lawsuit that's going on allegedly, with this YouTuber allegedly, it brings to mind all the people that I was watching that didn't have disclaimers, that didn't put up any kind of warnings, that just ran with all the different lists that, because it was a lot of them. But yeah, okay, go ahead.
Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
now it's certain people that will ride with a lie and carry it to their graves no matter what proof is laid in front of them, and I honestly believe that Tim Norman is one of those people. Tim is speaking from behind the walls and is still maintaining his innocence and orchestrating the plot to take out his own nephew, Andre Montgomery, in 2016. Tim has less than a week until his sentencing, and his attorney is pulling out all of the stops, trying to make sure that although Tim was found guilty of the crime...
Damn. I'm sitting up here like, I really need to, like, either slow the fuck down, but my brain is like, it's an overload, like, because I'm on, like, I feel like old things, like once they go away, I don't know why my memory, and I've been working on that, like really working on that, because I intake so much information. Like I'm learning about jubilees and estates, and so I'm learning some law stuff, and then I got this stuff, and then this is stuff that happened a few years ago, and it's coming back up, and I'm like, okay, hold on, and you know, certain it'd just be a lot. I'd be having a lot of information, and I think that sometimes I need to give myself a break too. So I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Look.
Doesn't believe that Tim should do any more than 20 years. Now we're going to get into all of that and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this case and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Now we've been following the case of Tim Norman and the untimely demise of his nephew Andre Montgomery for years, and we've been slowly getting justice for Andre, with the final sentencing of Tim Norman being just 7 days away on March 2nd. Now on September 6th,
I'm trying to remember, and y'all forgive me if I'm saying this incorrect information, but was he not assassinated in some sort of way? Like, was it alleged that Tim had hired someone, a woman, I think, or somebody or something? I remember a woman being involved, if I'm not mistaken, in this situation. See, this one is one that has really left my memory. So I was like, let me click on this and see what's going on. We're gonna go over this today, but let's see what's going on.
16, 2022. After 7 days of evidence, jurors found James Timothy Norman guilty of conspiracy to commit murder for hire, and conspiracy to commit
Okay, so I was right. He allegedly hired someone. Okay.
mail and wire fraud in the fatal shooting of 21-year-old Andre Montgomery Jr. One by one, sentencing has been happening for all involved in the orchestrated plan to take down precious Andre Montgomery. Wally Wael Yagnam, who was the insurance agent that assisted Tim in getting the life insurance policies on Andre, was sentenced to 3 years. Travell Anthony Hill, who was the shooter, was sentenced to 32 years. And Terica Ellis, who lured Andre out of the home, received 3 years. Now they all got lighter sentences for their cooperation with the government.
But my thing is, why? It's such a setup for why? Again, and this be sometimes you just be around people and you don't even be knowing what the hell be going on. You thinking you just kicking it while we chilling or something like that. And some shit going on and you are totally aloof to the situation. No situational awareness. You might have seen something and you didn't even realize you seen it. I don't know. Okay, I could be wrong, y'all. Let's go.
But old Titanic Hips decided to ride the wave and stay on the ship, drowning in his lies and alibis. Tim, after all of the evidence and testimony, still pleads his innocence, even from jail, taken to Instagram today saying this: "Thank you for all the prayers. I'm still in disbelief. The feds know 100% I did not do those insurance policies, but the jury didn't get to hear."
Insurance. Here we go. When I just talking to y'all about these insurance in itself is a scam in my eyes. But you know, I don't look. Let me tell y'all something. Oh Lord. Okay. Go ahead. I mean, that would be kind of like saying no. Because no, it wouldn't be. Let's go. I had to think about no, it's not.
Hear that? And not one person got on the stand and said that I told them to hurt my nephew. They destroyed my name and image so you guys wouldn't search for the truth. Isn't that what your high-dollar attorney was paid to do? Search for the truth? He didn't bring any truth out there. He tried to debunk and object to everything that was placed out in front of us, showing that you did.
I'm sorry, I don't know why David Chappelle just made me laugh, because it was funny. Because earlier I was watching something. We're gonna go over that too, but if I'm not mistaken, no, I already took it off. I'm looking up in mine. Okay, no, I already took it off. It's man.
Did what you did. If there was truth out there, sir, I'm sure your attorney, if anybody, would have found it. And we haven't seen it. Now, on yesterday, Tim Norman, by and through his undersigned attorneys, did give his position regarding his possible sentencing. And they had this to say: Mr. Norman's life has been touched by violence and tragedy. Mr. Norman was raised in a single-parent household by his mother, Robbie Montgomery.
Never mind.
Mr. Norman's father was murdered on Natural Bridge Road in St. Louis when he was still in his mother's womb. Mr. Norman's older brother
I don't know, y'all. It. You know what? Okay. Damn, I feel like I'm trying to watch my damn mouth too much. Goddamn, let me hit the play. Okay.
Brother Andre Montgomery's father was also murdered in Los Angeles. Andre was under 1 year old at the time, and Mr. Norman 15 years old. Mr. Norman also endured the loss of several close friends and family members from gang violence during his upbringing. Mr. Norman and his mother experienced homelessness several times during Mr. Norman's childhood. Mr. Norman and his family did not even have the financial means to bring Mr. Norman's brother's body back from Los Angeles to St. Louis for a proper family burial, nor could they afford a headstone at the time for Mr. Norman's father. The substantial level of poverty resulted in Mr. Norman having very little to support his basic needs, including things such as stable housing and food. Those factors also made Mr. Norman susceptible to the strong influences from local gangs and drug dealers. Despite those odds and difficult upbringings, Mr. Norman...
Do y'all think... I got a question, I'm sorry. Do y'all think that you can do anything with God on your side? No, I'm not asking that like trying to be funny. I'm asking this as a serious question. Do you think that you can do anything and anything is possible with God on your side? I just want to know. Leave it down in the comments.
Norman was a model student while in school. He achieved high marks until he was incarcerated at the age of 17. Mr. Norman used his time while in custody to continue his high school education, rehabilitate his outlook on life, and most importantly, find a way to support his family when released. Mr. Norman found his calling while incarcerated. He discovered that he had talents.
Because I'm not going to lie. I understand. But at the same time, you have to be held accountable. When God judges, He's going to judge you. What you've been through, okay, yes. But things are going to happen. You have to be able to choose to do the right thing or the wrong thing. That's what it is with God. Are you going to do the right thing, the lawful thing, or are you going to do the wrong thing? And are you going to be self-serving? Which one are you going to do? I just had to say that. I'm sorry, but continue.
In art, specifically performing and creating art. Mr. Norman took...
And y'all going to have to mind this because, yeah, that's going to be happening.
Acting and writing classes that were offered while he was in state prison while serving his sentences for his juvenile convictions. He excelled in those courses and eventually wrote a screenplay and pilot for a television show centered on his mother's soul food restaurant, Sweetie Pies. Mr. Norman then, upon release, filmed the pilot himself, directed it and edited it, and created the story arcs for a full season. He then single-handedly pitched the idea to several different studios, eventually convincing a prominent studio to invest in his show entitled Welcome to Sweetie Pies. Now they go on to speak about how Oprah Winfrey picked up the show. It was a huge success. They had over 9 seasons. And they also spoke about how Tim was very instrumental in showing the racial issues in St. Louis, the gang violence.
That's interesting. Oprah. Now, allegedly, Oprah has something to do with them girls allegedly going missing over there in Africa too. And allegedly, Oprah has an involvement in some stuff pertaining to children allegedly as well. But we'll get back to that another day. Go ahead.
Violence in the black community. And
then it's interesting because why Tim? Why Tim's script? Why his? With so many people that had so much talent that were not incarcerated, X, Y, and Z. Was it because he was incarcerated and you feel like you could use the story? I just want to get an understanding. That's all. I'm not trying to be funny. You know, I could be wrong. But,
also showing how his family went from poverty to being very triumphant in this soul food arena. They also tried to bring up the fact that Tim was very influential in the upbringing of Andre, saying that he paid for him to go to a prestigious music school in St. Louis, Missouri. And he also tried to make sure that Andre was always on the right path. And in sum, the history of characteristics of Mr. Norman strongly favor a sentence that is no more than 20 years. Now, riddle me this. How the hell did the shooter who cooperated get 32 years? And the person that set it up, that didn't cooperate, that took the whole thing to trial and lost, get 20. Where they do that at? They're pretty much saying that during the trial, Travell admitted that he was the one that indeed murdered Andre. And without any objection, rebuttal, rehabilitation from the government, he did say that not only did he pull the trigger, but that he had his own choice to do so. Nobody influenced him to make that decision, and no one pressured him to do so. Travell first admitted that
Yeah. That's like in one of my raps, right? And I'll be being funny. I'll take my little shots, whatever. But it's not nothing that nobody don't know. Like in one of my lyrics, I was like, you know, what did I say? Let me pull it up as a matter of fact, cause I'll be forgetting. But you know, it's just a little ha ha kiki, you know, because in situations like this, like, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up real quick, y'all. I know y'all like, damn, but this is a part of who I am, you know. I hope y'all understand. I like to pause, okay? I like to pause. I said, okay, NJ at the top, 23 right under. I said, niggas with you taking shots, but then end up with no jumper. And you can kind of see how that's like a triple entendre. You can be with a nigga taking shots on the basketball court. You could be with a nigga taking shots at a damn robbery of some sort or some setup. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then when I said the part about the jumper, you know, niggas can be on the basketball court, but they really don't have no jumper. You know what I'm saying? Or niggas be with you taking shots, but then they, you know, next thing you know, all of a sudden they innocent and you the only one out of 5 niggas that's in the jumper locked the fuck up. So it was just a little play, and it was also a shot at no jumper because, you know, allegedly a lot of people say people be going on that show snitching, talking too damn much. Just you know, I'm just saying, but is snitching a bad thing? That's another discussion too. Let's just be honest. So yeah, let's keep going.
Tim did tell him to do so and was going to pay him $5,000 to do it, which he did get paid $5,000 to do it. And then he said when he was on the stand in front of Tim that Tim didn't make him do it. Then he went back and said that Tim did make him do it. So it was just a lot going on. However, after the murder, the money coming from Tim to his friend DJ Beats, who then gave it to Travell, $5,000. It's just so much proof that Travell was paid by Tim to do so. Now they're saying there's absolutely no basis for the finding that Mr. Norman was somehow more culpable for the conduct in comparison to Mr. Hill. Indeed, the only reasonable conclusion is that Mr. Norman is less culpable than Hill for that act. Accordingly, for Mr. Norman to serve a period of incarceration that is far greater than Hill is directly contrary to the spirit of purpose of section 3553. He said he was never in a relationship with Terica. He only paid her for sex. What she said was not believable. She got 36 months, which was a slap on the wrist. Decade-long prostitute with tax evasions and other...
Oh, she said decade-long prostitute with tax evasions. And it'd be weird because it'd be like, damn, yeah, but a lot of this shit is because of the situations that we in, but it's like you still... you should make the right decisions and find other ways to make a means for yourself, but it's just so many roadblocks and everything else, and I get it, and that's why it's a lot, y'all. It's weird because it kind of brings to mind. I was over there watching TD Hip Hop. Shout out to TD Hip Hop, and you know he was talking about his journey on YouTube, and he was going over Sambos and people who were doing minstrel shows, and Cardi B was having a discussion about the man he was talking about. Well, one of the guys, and she was saying, you know, what do y'all want him to do? Because the guy was like just pretty much doing too damn much, eating shit, and every time he was in a restaurant doing a review, I guess, on the food, he was just twerking and dancing, and it was just like. It was a lot going on. So, and then she was like, what do y'all want him to do? Be a hood booker? And it's like, the thing is, like, why does it have to be that? Why are our only choices to be a hood booker or, excuse me, y'all know my throat messed up. Why are our only options to either be a hood booker or be a stripper? I mean, why are those the only 2 choices? Or a rapper or a basketball player? Like, well, we got 5 choices, 5 or 4 choices. Okay, whatever, 5. But why? 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 I don't understand that. Why is there nothing else? But okay.
the charges against her. He said she should have gotten obstruction and perjury charges arising out of her testimony because she was not telling the truth when she was cooperating with the government. Lastly, Tim says he has to have corrective lenses and orthopedic shoes, and his feet are bad and he's in pain. He says his back is aching and his bra too tight and his booty swinging from the left to the right.
You know what, Chronicle? I'm sick of you. I really want to say I'm sick of you, bitch, but I ain't gonna, cause I'm trying to work on my cussing, y'all. Y'all see, I'm trying to work on my cussing, but girl, I wanted to say, girl, you make me sick, bitch. I wanted to say it like that, but I can barely even talk. Let me just shut the hell up and let it play.
Tim got a lot going on. Not to say one would be hard pressed to find any member of the public who holds the belief that a sentence of even 20 years would not reflect the seriousness of the offense, promote respect for the law, and provide a just punishment for Mr. Norman. This is particularly true here, where in light of Mr. Norman's age, medical issues, and the likely expected conditions of his confinement within the BOP could mean that even a 20-year sentence could effectively be a life sentence. Moreover, in light of the sentences imposed upon the other co-defendants in this case, the imposition of a sentence of life on Mr. Norman appears extremely draconian. They said Tim has been going through a terrible life these 30 months that he's been locked up. They said that he's been detained during the COVID crisis, which is recognized by the federal courts across the country, and it's not the good conditions that he's used to being in. Tim is not close to his family or friends at all. He doesn't get any outdoor time. And it's really affecting his mental. And Tim doesn't need no more than 20 years. That should be the max that he gets. But my thing is this. Why are you even agreeing to 20 years? If you didn't do none of this stuff, if all of this is a setup, what is the 20 years for?
I was just sitting here thinking that, like, okay, are you innocent or are you guilty? What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments below, cause I'm kind of like,
To an innocent man, what are the 20 years for? I am happy that justice will finally be served. I have a feeling that Tim will definitely get life, just for the simple fact that he did take it to trial. He wasted taxpayers' money, and he got the same result that he was gonna get regardless. You're found guilty. Anyway, tell me what you think about everything going on with Tim Norman. How do you think the outcome of next week's...
girl, I don't know, but it's... Y'all go check out Chronicle Speaks, okay? Show her some love. Like, comment, and subscribe. Now we're gonna go over here to Gossip Girl XOXO, and let's see what the hell is going on. Scrappy, get your mammy. Get your mammy. What does she got going on? Let's see.
I was coming back. I gotta let y'all know what's...
Let's say Sukihana claps back at Mama D, calling her puss thanks old and wolf, like after the hit. Oh Lord. Okay.
So Sukihana, yeah, she's getting back at Mama D as she should. Mama D over there on some podcast talking about Sukihana body count. So Sukihana,
so you come out the blue talking about Sukihana and her body. Although, you know, showing and exposing your body is a form of whoredom, it doesn't mean that it's not physical whoredom, but it is a whoredom according to God. It's not what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. But that doesn't necessarily mean that she's sleeping with everything. So are you there while she's in the bed? Are you in the room with these? Are you watching? Are you behind the camera? Are you the production team? I'm trying to get an understanding. What information do you have? Do you have any evidence of like what's going on?
Is clapping back, and she is talking about Mama D and calling it wolf puss. Okay.
Now, Mama D, I will say this: you still look pretty good for your age. I don't know how old you are, so let me not say that. But you know, you look nice. Okay. Both of you ladies, you and Sukihana, y'all look nice. But yes, I mean, I don't know what the hell she got going on right now, but okay.
Hey, wolf puss. Mama D with the wolf puss. Okay, yeah, howdy. Look at this clip. Look at this clip. Check this out.
With that big old wolf pussy, you come down here all the time smelling like that.
He said you come down here all the time smelling like that. Oh. That's bad. When a man say that to you. Anybody. Shit, you don't smell yourself? Never mind. Let me shut up.
that big old wolf pussy. You come
All
down.
right, so there you go. She got Mike Epps talking about a girl talking about she got some wolf puss smelling horrible, honey. Girl, comment, let us know. This is Sukiana, and I'm gonna play you the clip that Mama D, she was running her mouth. Now check this out. This will cost it.
What's her name? JT. Who? JT. No, it's a female. Yeah, that's her name. But she called. He said my stuff is something. It's a little snatch. She a little cliche. She say with it. The dark skinned girl, fat. Yeah. Not fine. Okay, yeah. I guess. No, I can't get.
Fat, not fine. Yeah, I guess. Mama D, respectfully, don't you think that we transition in life? You know, we go through different phases in life. It's nothing wrong with aging like fine wine. There's nothing wrong with aging with some grace. And when I say that, I don't mean just your physical. I mean internally, your mind and your spirit. I don't understand this habit of wanting to compete with the younger. I'm not understanding what's going on. Y'all, I could be wrong. Somebody tell me something. Talk to me. I'm not getting this. What's up? What? It ain't nothing else to do. You ain't got no book club, bridge, horseshoe, nothing. You can go be doing, write a book, maybe something. But you get up and come out the blue and start talking about Suki. Or is this some propaganda because Suki about to drop a track, or you about to try? Who finna drop something, or y'all finna drop something together? Which one is it? Cause y'all know how they do. But anyway.
Her name is something about her coochie. Suki with the good coochie. Yeah. How you know? Oh man, I drink it. I ain't got it yet, but I drink it. Well, would you want to come back behind so many men? Ooh. They my
He like, damn, you gonna say that about, even he like, damn, you gonna say that about her? What the fuck? Why? What? Damn, that was kind of, I mean, even if it was true, that was kind of distasteful. That was that old shade right there. Fuck. Oh, Mama D, what's up? Why are you beefing with Suki? What's the problem? Oh, you know Mama D gonna get the job done, Suki. What you try? You about to drop something, girl? What you want? I'll get up there and say, hey, whatever you want. How much you gonna pay me? Oh, okay, I got you. Look, just found some shit to say. What is y'all doing? What the fuck? 1 and 2, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm not playing with y'all. What the fuck is y'all doing? Is this for real or is y'all joking? See, I don't be known with this shit. This is why I don't even play in the entertainment world when it comes to what's true and what's not, because they will make you believe some shit is true and it's not. They'll be in your face, but behind scenes they laughing at you because you believe they're really beefing. Yeah, I'm telling y'all.
Loose lips ain't ships.
All right, so there you.
Ooh, you don't like the fact that you feel like she don't carry herself like a lady. But even then, would this be something for her to respect your approach? If you was going to approach her, why you couldn't do it privately? If you was really that concerned. See what I'm saying? Let me not even play with you with this. Go ahead. Because you know better. You show better. You show better through your actions. You don't rub it in their face and make them seem like, yeah, you ain't. Look, let me tell you something. Mama D, Scrappy, Bambi, come get her. Please, come get her.
You have it, honey. Comment, let us know what you guys think about this madness. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Gossip Girl, XOXO.
You know what it is. Gossip Girl, why you ain't got back on the camera after that surgery yet? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just wondering. Because I was up here the other day and I realized that you was talking about the lady that was dealing with the Mama Holla situation. Grandma Holla, you was talking about get up and oink oink and bacon and stuff. Why you ain't got back on the camera? I just want to know. Because you said you was going to get that surgery. And then you said you was going to get it and then you never got back up here. I realized that once you said that about her, I realized something about you. You reminded me. I just wanted to know. You could tell me in private. You ain't got to get on here and tell me, but for real, what happened? Because I was loving to see you on camera. and out and about and stuff. I remember them videos where you would be in the park and stuff talking. It's like all of a sudden well, maybe you just changed your mind and you didn't want to be on the camera no more. But I just realized, I said, damn, it's mighty funny that you went and got the surgery and then you just disappeared. See, I'm starting off behind the camera. It's different. You said you was going to get the surgery and then we ain't see you no more. So I'm just being a little nosy. I ain't gonna lie. I am. You can tell me about my business and I will. But I'm just curious.
Oh, you love me. Anyway, girl, let's continue to talk about it. Now, I saw the post that I posted earlier, and somebody said, well, Mama D, why you had to call her dark? I don't think it was a dig. She was describing a girl complexion.
No, in that part, she calling her dark. I do think she was describing her complexion, allegedly. But as far as the rest of this, it is a thing. If you want to call yourself, I'm going to be the one to teach you the way how to do stuff and be classy and do it instead of you twerking all on the damn screen, prostituting yourself virtually. Essentially, that's what you're doing. You know, in her eyes, allegedly, it's a way to do stuff. It's a way to do stuff. I felt like that even with the Tommy Lee situation. It's a way to do things. Because you can try to be doing something and have a good intention if that's really what the fuck you have, good intentions. Because some people don't. They dress it up like they have good intentions to make the good intentions be their shield, but underneath and behind that shield, they're really trying to hurt you. Because they got shit going on in their world. But if you was really that concerned, you couldn't pull up and send her a message or say, hey, let me come over here by this fire. Let's take a moment. Let's have a moment. I feel like I need a moment with you. And I would like to have one. Would you oblige me? It's a way to do things. I don't know. But go ahead.
Hell, you know, Mama D is dark, but some people is sensitive and they don't like when you describe black people as dark. Okay, it's offend them.
Yeah, it don't. I know my skin is dark. I know I'm swarthy. I like my skin tone. So you could say I'm dark because I'm dark. That's what the fuck I am. I'm dark skinned. I'm not offended by that. Now, if you saying it with a certain intention or malice or something in your spirit to say it in a way that it comes out even nasty when you say it, and I hear it in your tone, then I know, okay, yeah, you're not saying I'm dark as in to say, you know, oh, you're dark complexion. You saying it in a way that's racist or something like that. So yeah, so it's all about intention and tone with me. So, but go ahead.
So what else? Okay, so it looked like the girls are really taking blows at their private area. Yeah, at the puss. Yeah, they are really taking blows. Sukihana said that puss stank, honey. She said that puss is woofy, honey. And she even got a Mike Epps to really do it. And her, Mama D, said that puss is ran through, girl. Ain't nobody want that puss. It's too many.
I'm just not understand. Why are you coming out the corner? Okay.
Oh man, Jakeman up in there. Okay. All right, so comment. Let us know what you guys think about this. And I don't know what to say, honey. It's just this is normal out here in these streets. Okay, this is the new world that we live in, where older mamas is beefing with the young mommies. All right.
Yeah, and that's my point. It's no longer you can go to Big Mama and she sit back and watch you mess up, and she done had a talk with you. Then you go back and she let you know it's okay. Now you know I tried to tell you, and then it formulates a relationship where she begins to come to you for advice when she can feel like she can actually confide in you without you trying to weaponize her flaws or her mistakes against her. Because right now this seems like you're just taking advantage of the fact that she's doing something that you don't agree with or that you feel like it's not right. I don't feel like it's certain things are right in rap and the culture and things that women do, or they feel like they have to do, or they choose to do to get the check. But I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, let me act like I'm going to help you, and then I'm going to, you know, really be trying to belittle you and, you know, talk down on you. Are you here to help, or are you just here as a op? Which one? But go ahead.
Right, and it's all a fair game in love and war. So comment, let us know what you guys think about this. I mean, I can look at the comments.
And they made sure they put her ass up there with that old Gladys Knight dress with the 1992 curl, press curl with the goddamn black hair gel with the goddamn to say, bitch, know your place. This is not for you. Lord Jesus, Mama dear. And you have a habit. Never mind. Let me go on over here. What's next, y'all? Okay. We are over here at redirecting Proverbs. Okay, a mob of white men and women attack a 73-year-old white man for wearing a Black Lives Matter t-shirt. Now, when it comes to Black Lives Matter, that's something we also investigated over there at the U. And yeah, it's mighty shaky over there, especially with George Soros as the lead. And y'all know I was talking about George Soros the other day about the weather control. But a lot of this is just anyway. Let me see. Let me see. And then it's like if this lets you know that even in, and I don't mean to be funny, but even in the white culture, they don't really even keep them aloof to what the hell is going on, because if they knew what Black Lives Matter really represented, they wouldn't even be mad. Black people got screwed with that. We didn't win shit out of that. So why are y'all mad? If anything, y'all would be happy. If you racist and you really trying to be racist, you would be being racist on a financial level, because Black Lives Matter financially fucked black people over. They took that money and divided it up and did what the fuck they wanted to do with it. Allegedly. But yeah. So you must got the top racist people and then the bottom racist people who really don't know what the hell going on. They just gone with the flow, what they think it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like. I don't know. Poor things. Go ahead. Because the other ones is making money while y'all ain't making shit. But go ahead.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I want to show you something very, very disturbing, but these things that we show you sometimes simply prove the point that we try to make over and over, right? So in this video that I'm going to show you, there's actually a mob, men and women, might I add. They are physically putting their hands on a
And this amazes me that people are still, well, I shouldn't really be amazed, but that just lets you know, like I said earlier, racism has not disappeared. That's like going from Windows 4 to Windows 11. It's still fucking Windows with a facelift. That's all. It ain't changed.
73-year-old white man for simply wearing a BLM t-shirt. They are so offensive.
And that's why I'm sitting up here. I'm like, y'all really are not smart, because y'all won. Like, y'all literally won in that situation. So I'm like, huh? Okay, go ahead.
That they completely...
I can really see that they don't mind keeping their people dumb too. And broke too.
overlook his been...
And then you think you doing something, but you really not doing anything. You thinking it ain't no different than the light skin versus dark skin in the hip hop community with the women. It's, oh, you are the background to my foreground. You make me feel better about my fucked up ass situation type shit, allegedly. But go ahead.
And the fact that he too is a white man. So take a look at this and listen at the things they accuse him of because he's wearing the t-shirt. I'm like, wow, this is what we keep talking about. Some people are becoming undone and unhinged in this world. And this video right here proves exactly.
Oh, y'all, excuse me. Let me play. I'm gonna drink some water real quick.
Talking about that perpetual thing, you know what the Bible says, that it was going to burn in them forever and ever. So even if you support them by wearing a t-shirt, in their eyes, you're just as bad. Take a look.
Damn, I actually might be getting sick. Oh Lord, y'all, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to make me some tea. Hold on, I know goddamn well that it wasn't the old lady that I know it wasn't the old lady with the glasses. It was the first one to hit him. Yo. Suck at the fuck. Hell no. Let me rewind this back. No, it was whoever is in this white shirt. Wow. They're talking about get him out of here. They talk. Y'all hear them talking about out, out. Y'all see this?
How come everybody's lives don't matter? How come the unborn kids' lives don't matter? Yeah, go ahead and tape it. Put it on YouTube. Yeah, why don't you put it on yourself, you murdering damn bastard?
Who said that? Who said you could stay? Who do you think you are? Move.
Whoa. Who do you think you are? Move. Y'all gonna do him like that? He one of y'all. What's up? Oh, now he one of us because he got on a Black Lives Matter shirt, but y'all won in Black Lives Matter. Oh, wait, no, y'all didn't won. George Soros won. Tamika Mallory won. Andrew Yang won. Oh, wait, excuse me, Andrew Yang and friends. All of them won. That's why y'all mad? Oh, okay. Well, y'all sitting up here. Okay, never mind.
You know what? I'm a retired policeman. Your conduct is abhorrent. It's abhorrent. You're going to be arrested.
Your conduct is abhorrent and you're going to be arrested. Okay, we'll see. Because I don't know if this is, and you forgive me, I could be wrong, but allegedly, possibly, this could be something to stage to make it look as if, you know, it's one thing when it's something else. So, I don't know. We'll see. Wow.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that something?
They even accused him. Did you all catch the part where they called him a murder? You know what I mean? They called him that.
Yeah, and it was odd because I'm like, huh, murder, baby? What you talking about? What are you talking about?
He's wearing a T-shirt.
Okay, yeah, Proverbs. I'm lost like a mug, but you explain it to me.
This stuff is so mind-blowing at times, but it testifies of what we continue to say over and over, that something is going on. There's a very spiritual battle that people are having within their flesh, and they don't even know how to make heads or tails of it. But because of this thing that burns in them so badly, it burns in them so badly that they will even come for their own if you dare try to help or support. So why do you think that is?
I could tell you what it is, but you made a video, Proverbs, and you were asking a question of why is it that a lot of people now are saying that Africa is actually America. Because a lot of the stuff over here is named after biblical places in the Bible. And we didn't know it until we actually started looking around. That's what we that's what we're learning over there at Cairo University. A lot of them places are actually here. And when you also learn the law, like we was talking about earlier with the Diddy situation and rap and contracts, things that they don't tell y'all about or teach y'all about, or not even trying to educate you about, it's a lot. I would just say go over to Cairo University and learn about the Jubilee, learn about the trust, learn about freemen, and learn about freeborn rights, and learn about the Brits, and learn about the abolitionists, and learn about, you know, the first Congressional Congress, okay, and learn about the scroll, and learn about the seals, and learn about this stuff, so then you'll understand why they probably fighting him. Because I would too. If I learned that everything we owned was never ours and it's almost time to give it back, shit, I'd be hot too, probably. This was all a lie. You had me thinking. Look, I'm just saying, allegedly. Let's go.
It has absolutely no. I'm telling y'all, it's not skin color. There is a spiritual war going on, a spiritual warfare, and that's the only way I can explain it, because that's what it is. They can't help it. So even if you try to help someone by simply wearing a T-shirt, this man didn't lift a finger to do anything. He's just wearing a T-shirt. And so this guy says, what about babies? What unborn babies? What about this? Nobody said that those didn't. So and they act like they don't understand what people mean when they say Black Lives Matter. The only reason why that came about is because it seems like all lives but Black Lives Matter. So I wonder what their excuse would have been.
And then one thing you'll also learn in law is that black is not even, you're nothing in the law when you are black. When you are titled black, you might as well be damn chattel, cattle's nothingness product. And it's, look, y'all,
Been if it was called Black Lives Matter 2 or Black Lives Matter also. What would the excuse have been then? Because that's all this is about. When you say Black Lives Matter, nobody is saying that the lives of unborn children or nobody else's life matters. We're just saying, look, can you see what your ancestors have done to Black lives over the centuries? Can you see what continues to be done to Black lives right now today? Can you see the policies enacted against Black lives all over the planet?
which a lot of this stuff, you'll learn that it's a difference between a state and an estate, and learning that you are actually an estate. If you are a black person, this is why we need to be learning law. This is why. So you can understand why are they so, you'll understand once you actually open up your mind and stop taking the Bible and trying to make it into just this religious thing, this emotional feel-good spectacle of a thing, and actually, like, not that, well, in the churches that people are leaving now, it was really became more of an emotional spectacle. They would go over verses, but it wouldn't pertain any law. They wouldn't talk about law at all in these churches, and they still don't to this day. But that got the nerve to have an ATM in there and not teaching you that really everything around you is really yours, bruh. It's yours, literally. But it's been stolen, and it was supposed to have been returned after a certain amount of time. Now you ask, oh, what makes us queens and kings? Explain it. Look, your Bible explains it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can you see the injustices? Right? And it's almost as if they are blind to it, like they can't see it and they refuse to acknowledge it. And so this is why and how they justify saying the things that they say. And if you even dare show any bit of support, then you are a traitor, you are an enemy. Even, listen, back during slavery days, when they were establishing the Underground Railroad, we know that the majority of those who had the houses to help slaves were white people. These were white people who said, look, I'm going to protect you if you come here on our land. We have a safe
And yes, there are good white people, and that's the thing about the IUIC that was kind of like, ooh, and really daring with them. It's a lot. Now IUIC has information. She has information redirecting Proverbs 31, School of Wisdom. I watch her the same way I watch Chronicle Speaks and Rondell's Unpopular Opinion and Cavro University. I go where the information is, but I also have to. I accepted that this is a journey, and everybody's on their own journey for information and the truth. If you are, because a lot of us are not. A lot of us is caught up in just the entertainment, and we're not even thinking about learning no damn law or trying to learn nothing about the Bible outside of what they teach you in the church. So a lot of truth is coming out about the Bible, and it's coming out at a rapid pace to the point where I had to take breaks. That's why sometimes I come on here and I'll be like, ooh, I'm tired, because I'll be studying. I'll be up learning about this stuff, man, this law that's in this book, and I'll trust and air shit. Jesus is an heir. He's going to be born through a black woman. He's not coming out the air with no damn spaceships. And this is what I was learning, man. So it's a lot to learn, and you'll have to turn off that switch of religious switch. But once you start to see, and you'll be like, oh shit, they've been lying to us this whole time. Yes, it's not how we think it is. It's not this big, oh, let's make it into the Oscars type of situation with the Bible. The Lord is, look, He is a God of law and order. He makes covenants, which you might as well say is a contract. Okay? All these bills that they making, they ain't even supposed to be doing. But anyway, go ahead.
place for you until trouble passes. Right? We will assure them that we didn't see you. We're going to help you get to the next point. Right? These were white people for the most part. Not saying that there were no others that existed, but the majority of them were white people helping those through the Underground Railroad, right? But guess what? If other white folk who were hunting Negroes, if they found out that you were helping these Negroes, guess what they would do to you? What would happen to you if you dared to help a
Yes, we know.
poor child, a poor mother, a poor family, a pregnant woman who just happened to be a Negro, just helping them, feeding them, doing anything? What would happen to you? You would lose your life. They would delete you. Or they would do something heinous to you. So in that instant, tell me who's the sane one? Who's the one that's sane? The one that's helping the poor people? Or the one who is deleting people for helping the poor people? See, when you frame it up a certain way, you can really see who is psychotic. You can really see who has lost their cotton picking mind.
Yeah, because let's not forget, as indentured servants, they would come over here to work off debts, and they would work for us and pick cotton, just in case any of us out here didn't know. Yes, here in America.
If you believe that the one who was helping the pregnant woman with her little baby,
Because when we got shipped out, it wasn't that we was shipped out from Africa. No, we was shipped out from here, America. Don't y'all notice everybody wants to come here? Y'all ever paid attention to that? Everybody want to come here. Ain't nobody rushing over to no damn Africa. They'd go for a visit, but they ain't trying to, oh, we all finna move over there. Unless you black and you've been told that that's where you're from. By the same people that conquered you and's been over you. And gave you misinformation and mixed stuff up so you could be confused. Even when you try to seek the truth. They try to make it so hard that they make you just want to give up. Fuck this shit. I ain't even trying to learn. Fuck it. You know? But yeah.
try to escape to safety. If you think that the one who was trying to help is the one who's insane, just like the Bible says, woe unto you who call good evil and evil good. So in this case, we're talking about a 73-year-old white man. All he was doing was wearing a t-shirt. A t-shirt, y'all. That's it. But these people, men and women, white, didn't care that he too was white. And they attacked him. They put hands on him. Ain't that something? Now,
yeah, that was there. That's
he's
crazy.
a former police officer. What happens to the Blue Lives Matter? What happened to that? They throw that out the window. Anyone who y'all gotta know what I'm saying is true. Even that gets thrown out the window if you are helping a so-called black person. What is it in the DNA? What is in the spirit, in the mind, in the heart that causes you to have that amount of built?
A lot of it is programming. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna go on to the next one. Okay, now let's get into this. Will this hurt the Magic Kingdom? Disney workers fight back against CEO's mandate. Ooh, it's a mandate. Ooh, scary. Let's go. Let's find out.
Disney, often seen as the epitome of magic and happiness, is now facing a major dilemma. Thousands of employees are protesting the company's new return-to-work policy, sending shockwaves through corporate America. I'm Gary Franchi, and news breaks every day. Here, be the first to know when. Tap subscribe and stay informed. For some, work is a part of life and tantamount to taking responsibility for one's future. Complaining about it doesn't garner any sympathy or help solve the problem. While for Disney, having their employees show up to work in offices is a critical step for a company who's losing billions of dollars per year, the Post-Millennial reports that more than 2,300 Disney employees signed a petition protesting the return-to-work rule. Look at this headline. Employees protesting work. This is like The Onion, or this is like Babylon Bee, right? This
Oh, Franchi, you get on my nerves. He like, I'm so damn sick of these corporations. They was already working. You just want them to come to your building and work. They was already doing the job that you needed them to do from home. Why are you trying to force them to come in? What is the issue? Is it because you've invested so much money into a particular building and you feel like you want them to use it and you need them because you're going to make the money back? I would feel like in my mind, I don't have to pay for toilet paper, lights, coffee, energy, all that money I'm gonna save with me not having a building, but I'm still getting the job done that I need to get done. So what? I'm just confused. But go ahead.
Petition, they protest the return to work rule, which ends the work from home policy that was implemented during COVID. Watch.
For today, Iger, who's already signaled cost cutting will be top of mind in the new year, now says it's time to return to the office. Starting March 1st, employees are expected to be back 4 days a week. The boss writing in a memo obtained by Yahoo Finance, quote, in a creative business like ours, nothing can replace the ability to connect, observe, create with peers that comes from being physically together, nor the opportunity to grow professionally by learning from leaders and mentors.
So you're saying, hey, come back to work because you can't be creative on your own. You need to come here and learn from us. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments because I smell some bullshit, but go ahead.
The petition from Disney employees said that the mandate from CEO Bob Iger is likely to have unintended consequences that cause long-term harm to the company. The petition added the policy will slow or even reverse our post-COVID recovery and growth by creating critical resource shortages and causing irreplaceable institutional knowledge loss.
Irreplaceable institutional. You hear this shit? Knowledge loss. They think they slick. Y'all, what did that mean what he just said? Y'all tell me in the comments. If y'all know what the fuck he just said, tell me what he just said. Because I know what the fuck he just said, and fuck them. Go.
Where do they come up with this stuff? After a disappointing last quarter of...
Gary looked like he's so mad. He turned in red. I feel him though. Institutional knowledge loss. What are you trying to say? You want to keep me institutionalized? And at work. Y'all. I got a question that I want y'all to answer down below. Would you be willing to walk the fuck away from being mistreated and put your life on the line for your freedom? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Would y'all ever put y'all foot down and say, hey, enough is enough? And just say, fuck this job. I'll find a way. I'll make a way. Let me know what y'all think. I just want to know. Well, how much would you give for your freedom? That's essentially the question I'm asking you. What are you willing? How far are you willing to go for your freedom? Or are you willing to sacrifice your freedom for the sake of a paycheck and the roof over your head? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Just tell me the truth. Be honest in the comments.
For fiscal year 2022, Disney announced on February 8th it would lay off 7,000 employees and restructure. Disney employees across all their brands, including Pixar, Marvel, and ABC, have been allowed to work in the office only 2 to 3 days a week. The change was announced by Iger in January, and some employees threatened to leave once it went into effect. Another woke company, Amazon, is facing major challenges with its labor force as well. Daily Wire reports a recent announcement that Amazon employees must report to the office at least 3 times a week as furious Amazon employees threaten to quit, drafting their own petition.
Yeah. People have gotten comfortable with working. I work from home. I'm not, to go into these places, and y'all know, let's be honest. Especially if you work in particular demographics, hence aka the ghetto, you got to deal with particular attitudes. You got to deal with people being violent, people cussing each other out over the tiniest things. You know, it is It's a lot. It became a lot even more when the pandemic hit. I know. So that's why I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good, but go ahead.
Petitions. Watch.
Well, new tonight, many employees at Amazon are reportedly pushing back against a return to the office mandate.
So during the height of the pandemic, much of Amazon's corporate workforce, they had to flex.
I mean, because it comes down to this. You could always walk away and get another job, and that company will have to pull themselves up by the bootstraps. But continue.
Ability to work remotely, like many people, right? But last Friday, Amazon's chief executive officer announced that Amazon wanted corporate employees to spend at least 3 days a week back in the office, and that mandate is set to take effect May 1st.
It's not clear how many employees that would affect at Amazon's headquarters in Arlington, much of which is still under construction. But company-wide, thousands of employees are reportedly sharing their concerns about the office mandate via a Slack channel and other outlets.
Some employees have reportedly drafted a petition that says the new policy runs contrary to Amazon's corporate values. These people, they don't want to work. CEO Andy Jassy wrote in a memo to employees on Friday that teams tend to work through hard and complex trade-offs when quickly and physically located together. After the announcement, hundreds of Amazon employees joined an internal Slack channel called Remote Advocacy, which had more than 14,000 members as of Tuesday. While Amazon employees are angry about a return to work order from the top brass at Amazon, downtown Seattle is excited for more business.
How can I be an employee, but I'm not working? I'm working, but I'm working from home. And the job is getting done. Or is it? Now, look, y'all tell me what y'all, because this is like,
watch.
The Downtown Seattle Association is hopeful a new announcement from Amazon will bring more foot traffic. Starting May 1st, Amazon will require employees to return to work in person at least 3 days a week.
What can I grab for you?
Inside Lady business is steady.
2 surface animal.
But that wasn't always the case.
Amazon employees left. We definitely took a hit at this location. It's been slowly moving back up just recently. I think people are like venturing out a little bit more, but it is still a lot less than what it was.
It seems that the age of work...
You made an investment. You said, I'm going to get my business and put it right here. Soon as shit slowed down, you like, oh shit. I got to find something else I got to do. A lot of people are transitioning out of what the tradition of work is. A lot of people aren't trying to do that hard manual labor shit, flipping burgers, ripping and running all day. Not lifting the truck and doing the truck and certain things of that nature and unpacking the truck and, all types of stuff. A lot of people are transitioning into online. We making ways online to make money so that we not producing so much sweat equity and we become our own businesses. We have our own businesses, our own ways of making money. And a lot of people are transitioning out of that. And then you have to think, and it's a lot more money online too, because a lot of y'all ain't paying nothing. Everything is so high, and what you offering, you think you did something, but you didn't. But also, we know that you did. Y'all playing games with us, and it's getting to a point now where the people are starting to fight back against the corporations. That's what this is, and that is what this looks like. Nobody is coming to work for $7.25 an hour, and rent is $2,000-$3,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment. Not even a house, an apartment. You all have lost your everlasting minds. It's nothing to walk away from. So what we walking away from, what the fuck we losing? We losing everything anyway, and that's what the fuck y'all not understanding. You threatening us with a good time. That's what you're doing. So y'all gonna keep playing, and y'all gonna be pulling yourselves up out of bootstraps. That's what's about to happen, and y'all can feel it and y'all can see it. That's why you're trying to get a hold of it by threatening people and saying, hey, you need to come back in, and giving us some bullshit excuse as to why we need you. Yeah, because y'all need our knowledge. No, the fuck we don't. When people are branching off on their own and they're starting their own shit and becoming independent and y'all don't like it, That's why a lot of the censorship and everything that's going on online is happening too, because they want to break down this independence and everybody doing their own thing and actually working together in a sense of a bartering system, but not, because it's still business, it's still commercial, but at the same time, it's not, because you don't have the restraint of a motherfucker over you. You doing everything yourself. So it's a lot of stuff going on right now as far as people becoming independent, finding new ways. A lot of people having to say, fuck it, I'm going to figure it out. Leave my job. Take some time off because I saved up. Let me sit back and find out who I am and what I like and see how I can make money off of it. And y'all don't like it, because that means that not only do you all not, you lose your employees, you don't have nobody working for you, so you got to start doing the heavy lifting yourself. But now also you lose your creativity, because a lot of stuff that y'all get, it comes from y'all employees. A lot of people won't tell the truth to say that they've gotten a lot of stuff and ideas from their employees. People that want to move up, so they presenting ideas and X, Y, and Z, and you just take this shit and you use it for yourself, and they stuck in that position. People are tired. They coming to work dealing with your nasty ass attitude, and you supposed to be a manager or X, Y, and Z. People are tired. So yeah, even the damn managers are tired. People are leaving. They tired. They want their own shit. And now y'all think y'all gonna threaten us with a good time with everything high? We next to losing everything anyway? Man, please.
From home economy is coming to an end. Major corporations like Disney and Amazon are putting pressure on their employees to return to the office regardless of the pandemic. The shift is causing major protests. At
this point, fuck a pandemic. The pandemic been over before it even started, because the COVID was on the back of the damn Lysol thing. It was already here. It was already around. Y'all just re-released it to make people sick and make them think it was something more going on. You got people in the hospitals. Y'all was up there killing people with them damn ventilators, making their lungs explode. They come in there talking about they got COVID. They like, oh, here go one, here go a body. Hurry up, we can get paid off of this. Y'all think we forgot about that? We're not playing with y'all no more. People are wisening the fuck up. This whole system is crashing before our eyes. You got companies, big companies, that's about to sell the fuck out, and they can't upkeep no more because nobody wants to deal with y'all no more. We are tired. We are breaking free of this fucking matrix, whether you want to deal with it or not. Get your fucking boots, get ready, bitch, and strap them the fuck up. It's that time. We're not playing no more, and we doing it as a unit. Yeah, we might not all be communicating at the same time, but you got pockets of groups here, pockets of groups there. You know, people are communicating online. People are talking to one another, and y'all don't like it. That's why y'all trying to restrict and censor. No, don't do this. Don't communicate. Y'all can't hang out together. Y'all need to be at work. Come into the building. Yeah, because you need to come in because you're losing your social skills. Oh, the fuck I'm not. I'm just not socializing with your ass no more. We out and about. We with our families. We spending more time with our families. We working on businesses. We getting out, getting fresh air. We took the fucking mask off. We are done. Stop playing with us.
From workers who are used to their pampered lifestyle of working from home. The return to work policy is a shock to many employees who become used to the flexibility and freedom of working from home. For some, this return to normalcy is a welcome change. However, for others, it's a step backwards in terms of productivity and growth. The economy is still recovering from the effects of COVID, and many people are not ready to return to the office life just yet. Only time will.
And it's not necessarily to say that jobs like that won't be, you know, a certain way. It'll be the same thing, but people want independence. People want to be able to do. I feel like this. If you have a talent or something that you're good at, you should try to figure out a way to make money off of your talent, because you're gonna enjoy it. You'll last in that long versus you doing something just to get a fucking paycheck to get by. And a lot of us get caught up in that due to the circumstances that these corporations have put us in, our parents in, our great-grandparents in. We tired of playing with y'all. That's what this is coming down to.
We'll tell if these major corporations will succeed in their return to work policies or if they will be forced to back down in the face of employee protests. But the fact remains that a huge swath of Americans never stop going to work at physical locations, and apparently these pampered employees have no sympathy for us normal people. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below for the Next News Network.
Yeah, and they want you to come back in and keep working for them because they fucking spoiled and pampered. And this is the situation. And it's so funny I just said that because look at this. A grandmother caring for 12 grandchildren after mother dies while giving birth. She gave birth to what? 12 kids, 13 kids? And dies on the table. What was her circumstances? What circumstances did you put her in, her grandparents in, with your greed? Y'all was supposed to been gave us back our stuff. and y'all still have not given it back to us. And when a lot of people find out that they think they trust fund babies and they not the trust fund babies, it's about to be a problem. You're gonna see more than just Nancy Pelosi husband getting hit upside the head with a damn hammer. It's gonna be a problem for real. I'm telling y'all. Now this is sad, and this is why I say it's hard. You know what? I'm not even gonna touch on this. Fuck that. Pass just for that. Who is this? Oh, Tokyo Vanity drastic weight loss. Let's see.
Now have y'all seen Tokyo? I'm over here looking at Tokyo. Tokyo girl look good, okay? Tokyo Vanity, y'all. She out here went from bam, 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 boom. Out here looking too damn good. All the niggas that was playing with her gonna be real sad. Cause sis looking good. And Chris Brown, remember all that mess he was talking about Tokyo before?
Y'all, things got so bad, he posted her picture and said, damn, baby girl, let me take you out to dinner. I'm telling you, it was bad. She said, no, thank you, Chris Brown. I'm not interested. I got a man.
Okay, challenge. For all the angry uglies that's mad at what I said, post a picture of what you look like. Please. I'm begging you. So we can end this once and for all. Y'all ain't sending no pictures in there? Ooh.
Feel dumb, don't you? Exactly.
Christopher Potts ahead, bro. Stop playing with me. Okay, all that talking about can you take me out and all that, like, that shit not funny. Second of all, I'm not even your type. You into things of, lighter complexion, Coke, Heron, Miley.
Oh, Tokyo! I didn't know you read him like this. Okay. You want to come outside and play, Chris? Are you sure about that? Okay.
Embalming fluid, cigarettes. I'm just saying, Puerto Rican women, white women, Asian women, and that's all fine because that's your preference and we all entitled to a preference. That's all I'm doing is calling it like I see it. When we was in the club in Miami and when we was in the club in LA, in your section, your rules was no darkies. You wouldn't let my homegirl in LA, but you let all her friends in. And in Miami, you wouldn't let my other homegirl in, but you let all her friends in. But y'all was talking about no dark-skinned women. All I'm saying is like a gangster, how you feel, stand on it. Because me, however I feel about anything, I'ma stand on it 10 toes. Don't come changing your opinion and how you feel about because everybody bashing you. And furthermore,
Oh, Tokyo. Hey, I ain't got shit to say, Chris. Sorry. Look.
I told my homegirl not to even be in your section because she don't even do cocoa. And then, for you to even come on the internet playing with me today, furthermore, let me know that you must be on them drugs bad. Because I don't even play with niggas like you. I make a real nigga bet the out you. You don't really be around LA dancing.
Tokyo's different now.
Oh, she said you'll really be around LA dancing. Okay. I know that's right. Tokyo, you look good. You losing that weight. That's good. But you was already beautiful. It didn't take. Why is it always, oh, you done lost weight? Let's be friends now. What the fuck is wrong with you? No, I'm good. No. See, and that's another thing y'all need to do. Leave people where the fuck they left you. Remember when I was big and you said, oh, you too fat to be my friend. You too dark to be my friend. Then as soon as I get some money and I lose some weight, here you come. Get the fuck out my face.
Now, Tokyo, she got, you know what I'm saying? She, getting it round and getting it out. There is hope for Lizzo because of goddamn Tokyo, okay? Tokyo ain't nothing to be, let me screenshot this, okay? Because Tokyo, girl. Yes. That's how you do it. That's how you show, Mr. Brown.
And that's good. But it shouldn't take for that for you to give a bitch a compliment. That's my point. Y'all have an issue. That's why I don't like when y'all even sit up and talk about the celebrities, because at the end of the day, a lot of the shit that they do, you'll be surprised. They have to do it because you won't accept anything else sometimes. Yeah, I'll say it again. You won't accept anything else sometimes. Oh, this bitch up here trying to teach us some law. Boring. Where the next hoe at? Let me see that bitch twerk her ass. That's what y'all will be focused on. Sing that song. Rap that beat. Yeah, play that beat. I have no mercy for the people. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, because you said it last time. He likes things of lighter complexion. But look at you, sis. Yes, Tokyo. Yes.
And she's doing it because she wants to, not because she was around a bunch of people that told her, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that now. Because you got a lot of bitches jumping on the table for a check. Oh, your ass is not fat enough. The company says you need to have a bigger ass. Go get it. Oh, you need some titties. Oh, you need to go do that. Wasn't that the issue with Asian Doll, if I'm not mistaken? Gucci said she needed to enhance or something like that. If I'm not, I could be mistaken, I could be wrong, but yeah. Look at the damn Claremont twins. You got bitches running around here with one titty and the other one on the way to pop because they want to go get plastic surgery. And now a lot of them women are telling girls, don't do it. It's not worth it. Yeah, it was never worth it. You just fell for the damn trick. And it's sad to say, but it's true, because a lot of us have insecurities, and instead of us working on our self-love, not ourselves, I'm going to say self-love, you want to go and jump right on the fucking table. You come back with fucking veneer teeth. You looking like motherfucking Mr. Ed now. Oh, look at me. I got teeth. My teeth straight and white. Shut up. You don't love yourself, and they can see it, and they play it on it. Go.
Have y'all seen Tokyo? Y'all need to see Tokyo. I'm gonna show y'all already see it on screen, but yes.
Okay. What is this? Okay. Alright, y'all. So that's what I got for today. I'll be back probably tonight or tomorrow or something. Yeah, with some more stuff. But thank y'all for coming over and keeping it hot with the flame, Margot Flame that is, and hot as in honest, okay? And I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
Cause nowadays we just focus on the thoughts and niggas selling Kool-Aid on a soapbox. I'm a prisoner to my mission, screaming, listen. Lord, I wish I could stop. I wish I could tell about the book, but they caught up in the movie. Lights and the props, the pyro and the